Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Laura Stapleton, and today we're going to talk about Blackboard Ultra's AI design assistant, specifically with rubrics. Now this relates to the home standard of assessments. All right, so what we're going to cover today, we're going to just talk in general about the AI design assistant. We're going to look at how you would create a rubric, so we'll actually go into Blackboard, and then how you would customize that. Now, there are many ways that AI has been incorporated into Blackboard Ultra. Here you'll see just some of the few, but course structure. It can actually suggest modules for you. Discussion board, journals, assignment prompts, test banks, test questions, images. All of those things are possible, but today we're going to talk about rubrics. Now, just in general, rubrics certainly provide a framework to assess student work, and they give us a consistent, fair way to grade all students. But more importantly, for the student side, they provide an insight into what we value in that assignment. For example, what levels of performance am I interested in? What criteria am I going to use? And our feedback will help students get from one level to the next. But as with anything, we can align any of those assessments or assignments to our learning objectives. All right, now, speaking about the design assistant for rubric, we can have it create a rubric just from our actual assignment description. So I could go in and put in an assignment and click on generate, and it will give me a really well thought out rubric just from that. But if I don't like that, I can certainly put in keywords and customize it further. We can also create course-wide rubrics, and that will be based on the title of the course, the description, the content, and that may be of interest to you. But they are all 100% editable, and we certainly encourage you to refine them, to change them out as you will, just to make them your own. Now, here are some examples of various prompts that I might give the rubric generator. You'll see the very first one is just some keywords. I teach math, so that might be something that is of interest. But the second one you'll see I've put it more in sentence form. I've also given the levels of accomplishment that I'm interested in, so that when it generates it, it is more closely aligned to what I'm expecting or wanting out of the rubric generator. So defining the parameters, the expectations, the grading produces the result that most closely matches what I'm interested in. But as with with anything that's a generator, if I don't like it, I just hit generate again and it will produce a new result. But once we've begun grading, you cannot edit the rubric. Now, if you have any future questions regarding the AI Design Assistant or rubrics, you can certainly contact the Marshall University Design Center. I've included their email and telephone number, or you can reach out to one of the faculty liaisons. But now we're going to go into Blackboard Ultra and take a look at rubrics within an actual Blackboard course. So what we're looking at is just a production shell that I use to create these faculty liaison videos. So I'm telling you that because it's going to be important based on the rubric that it generates. So we're going to do a course-wide rubric. So I'm going to go here to the gradebook. Again, there's no content in this course, so or really not really any real students. And we're going to go over here to the settings. And I'm going to go all the way down till I see course rubric. So this is where I would go to create my own rubric if I knew all the levels of criteria and performance that I wanted, but I want AI to suggest something. So again, when I click on this, it is going to use my course to make a suggestion. So I just said there's nothing in this course. So really all it's going to go forth to generate is the title. So I will change points, and we could certainly change the complexity, columns and rows, but I'm just going to click on generate and we're going to see what we get. So it's going to look at the title, Sandbox Video Production Stapleton, and it's going to say, wait a minute, this is a video production course. And so that's what we're going to see, things about technical skills, creativity, storytelling, production quality, all of those things that would relate to a video production course. And we know this isn't that, but certainly the AI design generator will look at your content and your course name, and it will make a suggestion that is applicable to your entire course's need. But let's say that we like this, okay? So we're going to go with it, and so we'll call this a production rubric. We'll just give it a name like that. All right, so I've given it a name, so we definitely don't want to keep that generated name, but I wanted to show you how to edit it. All of these things are editable. Do you see the little pencil here? So I could click on that and change any one of these that I wish just by clicking on one little pencil. If I don't like something, like let's say that I don't want technical skills, well, there it is, it's gone. Just by clicking the little wastebasket, it's gone. If I don't like the levels of performance, I can click here and go into each one that I like or don't like and change them. So you've got full customization ability with that. Once we click on save, then we'll be able to see it down here below the course rubrics as something that I could use across multiple assignments. So that's the first way that you can generate a rubric within the AI Design Assistant. So course-wide rubrics. All right, now let's go back to content. I teach math, so I created just a little mathematical discussion board. Has nothing to do with video production. It's just some content that I created. And you'll see here, describe the key features of the normal curve, explain why the normal curve in real life distribution never matches the model perfectly. I indicate that I want the students to make a post by a certain day and then respond to the student in a meaningful way. So this is just my little discussion board. I do have to say that it is graded. And once I do that, then I can go into the gear and go down to where I can add a grading rubric. So I'm going to click on that. Again, same type of thing. So we do see any previously created rubric. So the one we just did a moment ago. Of course, that wouldn't match. We know that. So I'm going to click on generate. Now, this is going to use my assignment to create that. Again, I'm going to go to points. I think everything else is okay, and I'm going to click on generate. So it's using the fact that it's a normal distribution, that I wanted them to make a post, that I wanted them to communicate with the student to actually generate my rubric. And we'll be patient. A watched pot never boils, but we will see what we get in just a second. Okay, so here, knowledge and understanding. Knowledge and understanding the key features of the normal curve. Okay, so it goes from exemplary to proficient, satisfactory, needs improvement. Okay, critical thinking, communication, I like that, creativity. Okay, so let's say that this wasn't quite what we wanted. Let's say that, let's put responds to another student. Let's say that that was important, that we definitely wanted to have it in there. I'm going to click generate again. We're going to get a whole new rubric suggestion for us. Okay, so it'll still have all those things about normal distribution, but it will have responding to another student. Okay, so here we've got understanding the normal distribution, description of key features, explanation of imperfect matches to real life distribution, and engagement in discussion by responding to another student. So it specifically put that in because I indicated that that was important to me. You'll also notice that it changed the levels of performance. So those are different. So let's say I like this one, and I'm going to click on continue. Now again, we always want to remember to change this. So normal distribution discussion board, there we go. And we're going to click on save. Now here it's 16 points, so I definitely want to use that, and I'll add that. So now my discussion board is 16 points, and that's what I will use to grade it, and that's what the students will see when they are doing this. They'll say, okay, this is what I'm supposed to do, and this is what's important, and then they can create a post based on that. So there's, again, a couple ways you can use the rubrics for course-wide and for assignments. Again, fully customizable. You can just keep generating until you get something you like. And I certainly hope that you enjoy the AI design assistance specifically for this one, the rubric. But if you have any questions, please reach out to the Design Center or a faculty liaison, and we'll be happy to help you and provide information or guidance. All right, you have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.